A joyful Tuesday afternoon to all. I am William Theo here for PTV News Now. Kicking off our stories for this afternoon, dengue cases documented nationwide from the start of the year are on a surge. And Senator Loren Legarda has sounding the alarm for a quick and serious call to action to curb the spread. Total dengue infections nationwide tallied from the start of the year to the 15th of this month stood at 43,732, nearly 20,000 or 56% more than the same period last year. 3 regions accounted for over half of these cases, or over 21,500, namely Central Luzon with 7,362 infections, the National Capital Region with 7,551, and Calabarzon with 9,113 exposures. With a relentless rise in dengue infections clearly plaguing the nation, Senator Loren Legarda this afternoon urged the public, local government units, and even landfill operators to take proactive steps in maintaining cleanliness in their surroundings and disposing of their trash and waste properly. 2024 thus far was the worst year on record for dengue transmission, with over 14 million cases documented globally. But this year's numbers are showing signs of surpassing even last year's count. Inflation and the economy plus immigration were the twin issues that carried Donald Trump into the second stint in the White House. His path or formula towards reviving the economy, tariffs, and slashing the bureaucracy substantially. But there has been pushback of late on his methods to reshape the bureaucracy, as we hear more from this joint report from VOA's Veronica Balderas Iglesias and Gina Dulo.
U.S. inflation rose 3% in January, but several supporters of President Donald Trump in Simi Valley, California, are confident his administration will eventually get it under control.
There's a reason that some prices are up, and a lot of the prices may never come back, but they won't keep going up once we fix the economy.
I just paid 20 cents more per gallon at Costco yesterday, but it doesn't matter to me because in the future I know my children will be benefiting in some way and our economy will pick up.
Michael Bernanke downplays concerns by several economists that President Donald Trump's plans to impose tariffs on other countries could result in more price increases.
The tariffs, I think, are necessary for leverage, okay? And to make things fair when it comes to us purchasing things from other countries purchasing things from us.
Ong Lee, who owns an auto center in Falls Church, Virginia, voted Democrat in the presidential election. He's already seeing a decrease in customers who are hesitant to spend money on car repairs. If tariffs are imposed on spare parts, he says he'll need to pass some of those extra costs on to his clientele.
I'm not to buy part direct from the Canada or Mexico or China. We have a middleman. When they charge me more money, then we have to increase the price. Otherwise, I cannot run the business.
D.C. restaurant and lounge owner Douglas Crocker voted Democrat too in the presidential election. He's also making business adjustments in light of rising inflation.
We've dealt with a number of different wholesale buyers, and we've found ourselves now having to make sure we're budgeting and watching being price conscious about our price purchases.
Konstantin Stavropoulos owns a diner in the U.S. Capitol. Tariffs on ingredients such as Mexican avocados could force him to increase the prices of certain dishes. Although he didn't vote for Trump, he's optimistic some policies the president has proposed will move the economy in the right direction.
My only hope is that he follows through on the tips not being taxed for employees, for tipped employees. That would be a big boom that would help us in the restaurant industry.
He'd also like to see the Trump administration bring the cost of energy down, which Stavropoulos notes impacts truck deliveries of produce. Veronica Balderas Iglesias, VOA News, Washington.
So we've come to the show's end for this afternoon. Join us anew later on for the evening offering of breaking stories at the hour. But never forget to stay connected by catching the news right here always. I am William Theo, and thank you for watching PTV News Now.